Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Ali bin Abu Talib, AA211554. I will go to the introduction first. Definition of OSH is a secure and healthy workplace for both employers and employees. Is that occupational safety and health? OSH trying to provide a few of the several duties that fall within the wide definition of OSH include its indication and assessment, implementation of safety measures, provision of training and education, and monitoring compliance with law and regulation. There is also discussion of issues including ergonomics, workplace violence, and mental health. Enforcing occupational safety and health regulation in the US is the responsibility of OSHA. From WHO is protecting the health, safety, and welfare of employees is the aim of OSHA. The goal of OSHA is to help business and employees prevent accident, illness, and injuries by creating rules of procedure. 2.78 million people die each year as a consequence of workplace-related accident and illness, which are projected to cost the world economy 4% of in GDP. Although safety must always take precedence in the workplace, there are still problems as evidenced by the statement Times News story dated July 29, 2021, which read, another Malaysian construction tragedy claimed the life of one foreign worker and interest two more. Construction accidents can result from a variety of factors, including lapses in safety protocol, poor training, and detective equipment. According to the information provided, the accident-specific cause is unknown. Thus, it is essential to conduct in-depth investigation to find the cause and prevent such incidents in the future. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ruhi Atira binti Kahar Aliman. Now I will present about the accident analysis report. One worker from Bangladesh died and two workers were slightly injured when metal scaffolding at LRT construction site collapsed in Bandar Bukit Tinggi and Klang District, Selangor on Thursday 29 July of 2021. The contractor for work package GS09 of the LRT3 project, Pembinaan Jaya Zira Sdn Berhad, is collaborating with the Fire and Rescue Department to examine the root cause of the incident. The purpose of the investigations is to prevent repetition of the same work-related injuries, ill health, diseases, and incidents. Now I will present about the root causes of accident. First of all, lack of proper training. Many project managers believe that all employees are aware of construction site safety measures. However, most unskilled workers are inexperienced and new employees, making them unable to recognize and avoid hazards. Additionally, foreign workers from Bangladesh may have difficulty understanding the training programs due to either Bahasa Malaysia or English. If a certificate holder is deemed medically unfit, engaged in substantial misbehavior, or is determined to be an unsuitable judge following a court inquiry, the certificate may be suspended or revoked. Secondly, unsafe condition and acts. Safe means of access and safe place of employment, as well as edge protection on floor openings and stairs. In this case, an employee chose an improper work method and poor wet cement into one of the columns, causing the structure to collapse. Pieces of cheap timber were used as the scaffolding platform, which is not capable enough to support the weight of the workers. And lastly, no proper safety equipment and practices. According to Act 1994, where employees have to follow all instructions and safety measures regarding occupational health and safety and to always wear or utilize PPE that has been given by the employer. This incident probably happened because the employees did not follow instructions provided by the manufacturer when building the scaffold and took shortcuts or created their own design. Apart from that, non-slip footgear and fall arrest equipment are not provided by the employer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adana Sofia binti Ahmad Nur. One of the root causes for this accident is overload. Construction sites are hazardous and require worker sites to be in peak health to ensure that they are able to work safely. Individual health conditions can potentially lead to construction site accident if not taken into consideration. For example, if a worker has a heart condition, they may be at risk for a cardiac arrest event that could cause them to collapse and fall from a ladder or scaffolding. Also, workers with vision impairment may have difficulty properly assessing distance and height, increasing the risk of fall. In addition, stressful work conditions can influence workers' mental state. This condition can lead to individuals having high stress and being mentally unfocused or distracted if the task required is too complex or difficult. So, it is essential for individuals to be aware of their own health and to speak with their supervisor on the job site to ensure that they are able to work safely and perform their duties without risking their health or safety. The next point is equipment error. Since construction sites are hazardous to work environment by design, extra safety precautions and protection need to be taken to prevent life-threatening events and injuries. But many construction companies scheme on worker safety and push workers to complete tasks quickly to cut costs. Defective personal protective equipment, for example, can lead to a major accident if not treated properly on a regular check. Other causes that may lead to accidents are operating equipment without authority, excessive reaching, bending, stooping and twisting, and excessive pressure, vibration and force during the work.
Hi, my name is Noor Shakira and I will be talking about a few suggestions regarding this incident. First thing first, it is very important for employees and workers to follow the standard and guideline that has been set by OSHA regarding scaffolding. They are there for a reason. They need to know what are the maximum load a scaffolding can take and how long can it last taking that load. A platform plank should not deflect more than 1/60 of its span when loaded, so it must be strong enough to meet the 4:1 strength requirement. Another suggestion would be to use a different scaffolding that is more durable. In Malaysia, frame scaffolding is commonly used as they are affordable and has a high maximum load because of its steel strength. However, there is another scaffolding called ring lock scaffolding. This scaffolding can hold heavy load rating compared to frame or tube and clamp scaffolding, which is another type of scaffolding, and they are also ideal for general construction renovation and also awkward site location. This scaffolding consists of tube and horizontal and diagonal in the horizontal and diagonal directions, along with variously sized vertical posts. The fixed connection points on the vertical posts, which are evenly spaced apart, can be quickly attached to horizontal and diagonal tubes.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Alia. I will continue with presenting about the control measure. Control measures that can be taken are to have trained and experienced workers to handle work that involves scaffolding. This is to ensure that the scaffolding is handled properly and the work can be done more efficiently and quicker. This way, there is less chance for an accident to occur that can cause injuries to several people or even death. Next, employers should be responsible and take into account whether conditions that may affect the safety of workers, ensuring that the place where work at height will be done is safe. Each place where workers will work at height inspected at all times before use stop objects or materials from falling, or if impractical take appropriate and sufficient measure to ensure that no one can be injured, for example, by marking prohibited zones or using safety nets to trap falling objects, storing objects and materials safely so that if the object or material collapse or are distributed, they do not cause injury, and planning for emergencies and rescues. Then, collective protection is equipment that does not require workers for it to be effective, such as guardrails are a so-called passive protection. For example, scaffolding must be installed according to the approved design and manufacturer's instruction. Inspection should be carried out at appropriate intervals depending on the environment. For example, inclement weather, accident damage, and usage, and a record of any inspection should be kept. While personal protection, which is called active protection, is equipment that requires the worker to act for it to be effective. For example, by wearing a safety harness correctly and being attached, using an energy-absorbing lanyard to an appropriate anchor point. In addition, employers are required to use the equipment and safety device given or supplied correctly, according to instruction and training. If workers believe it is unsafe, they should seek further instruction before continuing work and report any identified safety hazard to the employer. Last but not least, the employers must then consult with the employers about safety and health issues, such as risks associated with their work, proposals for managing and controlling these risks. The best way to provide information that training and employers must ask the employers to their representative about the hazard they are aware of, as they may have good and practical risk control ideas. So that's all from me. Thank you.